these things were in the woods within, I'd say, 80 feet. It was mimicking a whippoorwill, and then it started acting like a great horned owl, and then another one popped off, and the sounds were coming from low in the in the woods, not up in the trees. And then I took off into the woods with the flashlight going. Listen, there's something on the road. I hear stuff like snorting. Like I've already had it. I hear shit walking. I need a spotlight. So I burned some trash, and I think they're sniffing out the smoke because the smoke went up the hill and over the ridge, and these things came down the same way the smoke went up. Listen, I'm telling you, those were not owls. Uh, there's been some weird noises out here. I heard a donkey too before that stuff started happening. There ain't no donkeys around here. I know it's dark on here, but it's just dark. I live out in the middle of the woods. I'm a hillbilly. Man, it put chills on my arms. It was like they all went and met up over there. I turned on this light. Look, the weeds are sitting there doing weird stuff. If I get over there to my rosemary, I'm acting like I ain't paying on to it. I don't know this or what, but nothing's looking right anymore. Yeah, I can hear stuff. I can hear leaves, and there's like five of them. I didn't title this thing Mike Smith. I need to. There it goes. Listen, man, that put some chills. I hear stuff moving to my left, to my right, and that call was straight in front of me. So, and as soon as it called, the stuff on my left and right's trying to get behind me. It's crazy out here. This is the season, man. I hate to say it, but I did. I ran up in the woods until I realized I was like in between three of those daggone screaming ass whatever horned owl thing, but they ain't no horned owls. Bang bang. I've got a few visitors out here. It's crazy. I was sitting there. There's like a baby. Can y'all hear me whispering? But there's like a baby whippoorwill trying to learn how to sing, right? So I was sitting there and I was making a short video for that, but it turned out got long because he was still trying to learn. And then a big whippoorwill started going off. But then I'm telling you, man, I uploaded that video. It was called The Song of the Whippoorwill. told that dude on that live stream I was on, if I ever see another one of these, I'm gonna run right up to it, shake its hand. I mean it. All they can do is kill me. That's what I told them. All you can do is you can only die once. You know what I mean? And man, I'm ready. Oh, UFO. Oh no. Oh God. Man, I ain't lying. I had chill bumps going all the way down both my arms and halfway down my back and up my neck. They didn't make it to the top of my head. And I'm like, man, do I really want to run after one of these things? Mm. Like this morning, I went out in the woods. Oh no. Oh, my battery. I went out in the woods and I didn't have a spotlight. I had that $high shop light thing of mine. And I saw these green eyes glowing and they're wide apart. I'm like, well, there ain't no cat unless it's a big one. Then I saw this other set of eyes. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then I realized it was two deer laying there about 50 foot from me. And if I hadn't said anything, I was like, hello, deer. And then they kind of got up. I figured, how come whenever I pull my phone out, this stuff stops? Well, I mean, I was recording when you probably hear some gunfire, too. Oh, no, that shit. I took off. And I wasn't even looking where I was going. I was just headed for the noise because I wanted to see if it was a great horned owl or what was doing that. You know what I mean? It's so crazy. Here, I don't have nothing y'all can look at. You can look at the side of my shop there. See, there's stuff moving behind me. I mean, I'm circled right now, man. Look, there's like at least five of those things. But it was like three up close and two up on top of the ridge. And then all five of them got back together. And they're sitting there making an awful racket. I got it on video. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I don't know what I'll do. But man, that was. I just wanted to go live because it seemed like they were regrouping and coming back, but they're spreading out more. All right. I got the skinwalker person replied back. Yeah. All right. I'm going to get a phone call later, I guess. Oh, man. It's crazy. They're still here. They're just being quiet. They're just watching. I'm tired of answering these. I see the moon somewhere over there through the trees. But yeah, it's out here. I just hang on. I'm gonna set my phone over here on the truck. I'm gonna go and get that spotlight because they think all I got right now is like this floodlight. us hillbillies, if we set our minds to something, we can hide in the bush for a week waiting for that opportunity. This ought to make something move. There's something out there. I don't know. The only thing I've done different is set off a bang bang. That was crazy. I don't hear nothing. It's just weird. It's weird how this stuff does out here. I'm gonna show y'all something. Oh, what was that? That was weird. Look, I put this Bigfoot sign on here. I don't know if you can read that. Bigfoot area stay marked trails. Lightning hit this tree. See that split all the way down? Lightning hit that sucker. Went right across that sign. Y'all just don't know. I only got, what, 5.5 acres. But there's like over 1,000 acres of just woods, and so there's a road right there, you'll see. So nobody saw nothing driving. That means, I'm telling y'all, man, this is some crazy crap out here. There's an actual black. People probably think I'm making up all this bull crap, but I got videos. I've got other people that seen it. I mean, I'm trying to get out here to the road. I'm gonna tell you, there's copperheads and timber rattlers all out here. Oh, look, there's eyeballs. What's yellow eyeballs? Man, I can't zoom in because I'm holding a flashlight in my other hand. What is that? What is that? Man, there's something up there to my right. I can hear it snorting. What the hell is that? Can y'all see that? Whoa. That's a big old. That was a fucking black cat. I think I zoomed in, but it's too late. There's something making noises up this way. See, I'm right here, but look where I'm at. I am the opening to the valley of the Jack Creek River or creek bottoms, or to the creek. The creek is like a quarter mile that way. There's a daggum, like I don't know, 300-400 foot that way is a cemetery, unknown cemetery from the early 1800s. And it's got Masonic uh, gravestones and stuff on it. Man, I'm standing out here in the middle of the road now. That means I might get to see something in the sky. I don't know. That was weird. Okay. Look, I'm going to get off here. Appreciate y'all. I'll turn the light on the phone by accident. How did I do that? Oh, okay. Well, I know there's deer out here too, so I weigh everything. But there shouldn't be great horned owls on ground level running around through the woods. And they don't really, they kind of do. And kind of, we got one of these big guys. His name is Hootie because he tries to mimic. he tries to mimic these great horned owls, but I heard him one time when he did it, and he kind of screwed up and laughed. He chuckled, and I'm like, well, you gotta be kidding me. No, I mean, for real, I ain't making nothing up. Y'all just don't know. That's why I'm so effing crazy because reality hasn't been. My reality ain't y'all. Y'all ain't seen what I've seen. You know what I mean? If y'all seen what I've seen, you'd know anything's possible. Saying it's crazy as hell. And then, man, and I hope I didn't do what I was gonna do. But I was gonna do like, I mean, you could call it voodoo or curse or whatever, but I was gonna do that to somebody and do it publicly out on YouTube. And then y'all could see the results, and I could prove that you can use the power of this earth, but it's always dark. So I don't want to do nothing because ever since I kind of, I don't know if I told you about that, Bang Bang, about the stairs. Yeah, well, look, it's gotten quiet out here. Well, I've been out here on this property since 2012. So what, 12 years? Year two's when I got a picture of that big old gorilla sized black thing jumping tree to tree. When was it? 2016 or something, 17? I don't know. The screams I caught during live streams. That's why I went live streaming. Because I'm about to run out of memory, and I didn't want to really go by Walmart in the afternoon on Friday whenever I got the paycheck, so I could go in there and buy about $80 worth of memory cards. That's why I'm gonna stop the sky watching, man. It takes up too much memory. I mean, I've taken some videos today, and man, there's some stuff up there, but it looks just like what Watchwoman and Dragon and Kansas Gal got, and New Zealand skies, and around the whole world. It's the same stuff. I mean, identical entities. They're just a little different perspective. But it's the same stuff over and over and over and over and over and over. And I hate repeating myself over and over and over and over again. Y'all would say something that might trip you. See how those LEDs are lens flare. I'm fixing to run out of battery. But I experiment with lights, mirrors, magnets. And look, if y'all seen that one, it looks like I'm a Sasquatch. A Sasquatch with a blunt in his mouth, and it was me with a cigarette. Cause man, I don't care. I smoke, y'all, and I ain't gonna apologize for it. It's my bad. You know what I mean? But anyhow, yeah, whew, I think I've calmed down, man. It's just crazy. I had to, man. It got to a point I just had to pop off the bang bang. You know what I mean? I was like, and that kind of really ran them off because it was like I was getting circled. I almost had like I don't know, like if they were Indians. You know what I mean? American Native Indian kind of feel to it. It was weird. And I've heard some. Look, I know this is a black screen. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just I don't know. I'm out here kind of freaked out a little bit. I'll try to get the look. I was recording. I was like, then I dropped my phone. Had to pick the phone up, and then I got the fucking bang bang fell out of my waistband, and I was standing there. I'm like, and these things are all around me. So I sat there and I was like, I had to stop focusing on because I was looking, but all I had was that floodlight thing. And I'm like, man, I can't see no further than about 30 feet. And I was like, where's that bang bang? It was like 15 foot away from me. I found that sucker. And I already got a nickel taped on a tree out there. So I went ahead and cleaned it off from about 40 foot at night with the flashlight. And that kind of ran everything back up on the top of the ridge line there. But I know deer go through there. But I think them things travel with the deer. This is weird. I think they eat deer, but they also travel with them. And they use the coyotes to chase the stuff in the wood. They get in their spot where they wanna. They know the game's gonna come through, right? And then they sit there, and one of them will howl like a wolf, and that sets off the real coyotes. And then those coyotes, you can just hear them light up all around 360 degrees, and it sounds like they're just charging. All right, it's the craziest racket you ever heard. And I think them big guys just sit out there and wait for whatever they want to grab going by. And then, everybody's happy. Coyotes got them something. Daggum, the big guys got them something. 'Cause I'm telling you, man, in a 5 minute span, just across the street there in those woods, I ran across like 14 deer, and then I ran into like 18 deer. Two different herds of deer. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I can feel pressure changes when something moves or gets, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Like, when somebody's standing behind you, or somebody's looking at you. Yeah. Man, I need to go inside. Look, let me get off here. Yeah, well, I mean, I got trails they look like they've been used for decades, and I use them, and I know the deer use them. About everything. It's like a highway through there. There was one trail one time. I was like, I wonder what makes this trail. And I happened to be back there on my property, and I saw this. I mean, it was like a blonde, white, wolf-looking fox thing going through the woods. And it was on that path, and I was on my main property line path, right? And I knew where that path was going to come out at. So I started backtracking back up toward where that white thing was going to come out. And when it came out, it didn't see me. And I was like, I don't know, 15, 20 foot behind it. And it had a big bushy tail like a fox. But it was white. It was like a yellowish blonde white. And I, oh, fox. And that thing turned around and looked at me. It wasn't no fox. It was an Arctic wolf. That's what it looked like, an Arctic wolf. And when it saw me, two pounces and it was gone. I mean, that thing cleared the, I guess you'd say the property line was mowed like, what, 6 foot on one side, 6 foot or more on their side. And it cleared, what, 12 foot and like two, it was gone. But I already knew where the path came out. And I'd always seen this white hair that was on the barbed wire. And I got samples of it. I just, I've never had the money to go get stuff like that tested. But yeah, let me get off. Hey, Dave, I've been trying to get off here. I will, but man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get footage of when it was happening. You can hear it screaming and stuff. And That's what probably pisses these things off because I'm sitting there talking and laughing, like, but however I said that, they like watching kids play and people camping and stuff, you know what I mean? They're curious. What are they doing over there, that kind of deal. I'll tell you what makes you hear armadillo going through some leaves, you think it's a daggone boar. Armadillo makes so much noise. But yeah, let me get off here, y'all. Hey, thanks for showing up, Bang Bang, Mike, Super Dave. All right, yeah, I'm gonna get out here.